Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Slay the Spire. Continuing our Ironclad run here. It's our third attempt at the Ironclad. We are on Act number 2, so we got to figure out which path we want to go up. There's a lot of question marks over here. There's also a decent number of question marks over there. In fact, question mark that leads to a decision to go either buy stuff, campfire, or boss. Kind of like that. Because even if we go to the campfire, we still have another purchase here. We also, if we got enough health, I mean, it's two bosses back to back. It's really kind of rough. If we had enough health, man, we could get a campfire, boss, campfire. It's such a really tempting path if we had enough. You know what? Let's go up here. We do also have the lizard tail to kind of help us through some of this if necessary. And again, we can always ditch out if we need to there. So I think this is going to be fine. Alrighty, plated armor. Can be kind of rough to deal with. If we play this, something here will become free. So I guess that's a start. Oh, Twin Strike came free. That's fine, I guess. We'll go ahead and take the little bit of health there, and we'll do the Twin Strike because it will dig into his plated armor a little bit. We're gonna take some damage, but it's gonna be okay. Alrighty. I think armaments plus a little bit of defense. Help some of these other things out. Probably Thunderclap. Get a vulnerable on him. Get a little bit more damage on him. Keep working on his plated armor. This also fully protect us a bit right now. So I think that's fine. There's Reaper. We need to get through his block to be able to pop that. Probably, let's see here. Well, armaments plus. Upgrade everything. Probably Thunderclap, Twin Strike, just to kind of keep chewing through his plated armor. Accept a little bit of damage on us. Because this will actually take off 2 points, right? Yeah, there we go. I think that'll work. I mean, again, we're taking some damage here, but it's going to be okay. If the heal comes back around, maybe we can set it up. Right, we have a couple iron waves here, which I always liked iron waves. Guess I should have started with pommel strike to see what we got, but it's alright. We'll actually have a little bit of shield carry over as well. Or block, I should say. It's down to 8 plated armor, so we're working on it. Go ahead and start with the Thunderclap, make him vulnerable. We'll do this to get a little bit of block, and then we'll just Twin Strike. Work on some of that block that he has even more. Taking 1 point of damage here. If we can get the heal back around, I'll feel pretty good about that. Nope, didn't get it. We should be able to kill him here, though, right? Yeah. We've got lethal. Multiple different ways. And we didn't heal up to full, but we healed pretty good. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. That's scary, I'll be honest. Can only be played if every card in your hand is... I don't think we want any of these. I mean, I do want power cards, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we want to exhaust our blocks. That gets scary. So I think we're going to skip that. Remove all strikes. So tempting. So tempting. You know, why not? Let's do it. Actually doesn't drop us down that much, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's interesting. You know, it's an interesting way to do it. I guess we're fighting something? No, we're fighting these guys. Alrighty. Wow, they're going to start off with some pretty massive chunks of damage here. Ouch. I guess we will block Iron Wave and Bite. Get a little bit of something. Thankfully, we do have the other bites to kind of heal back up a little bit after this big slap in the face of damage. Alright, let's go drop the barricade. Make something free. Makes Reaper free. Which, it's actually not a bad time to do Reaper. And then do a little bit of block. Probably just, I guess just Iron Wave at this point. It's also tempting to do, like, Thunderclap to make him vulnerable for the Reaper. But now we need to get a little bit of block, right? Because this will give us 8. If I do this, it would give us 12. It's a difference of 4, and we can block for 5 instead. So that's probably slightly better. Oh, I mean, sorry, Iron Wave. With the Iron Wave in play, I might have been able. No, this is better. This is actually more damage. No, this is fine. This was the right move. Could also done the bite, but I wanted to get a little bit of block up. Oh, I can't do any attacks here. That's right. I think that can be frustrating. Well, we're definitely going to be doing armaments. And I guess we'll defend. And I guess we'll take 7 points of damage. I think I could have played this a little bit better. Do we have lethal on this guy yet? 7. No, not even close. So at least do this, see what we get. Alright, well, Iron Wave is still a pretty solid move. And I mean, if we're going to get another thing that's going to make us weak again, I think we got to just finish this. So we'll accept a little bit of damage, trying to do a little more damage there. We'll get a little bit of heal from it, so it's something. We got to finish off one of these guys. Yeah, we're just going to get more and more weak. Now vulnerable. Oh, ouch. Tiny bit of block. Get 8 block for that, but we can at least put some damage on him. Why not? Let's do that. Get a little bit of block. We're going to take a lot of damage here. But hey, this actually will trigger our skull at this point. Which might be enough here. Oh, not quite. 10, 20, 33. Okay, there we go. 2 bites. And then the palm strike. Alright, that works. Interesting. This is scary. Oh my! This is really scary. Oops. Maybe this was a terrible idea. Well... I want to make you vulnerable, and then throw up a block. At least mitigate some of your damage. This will almost put us in the strength range. This is scary. Especially now that he's going to be getting stronger. Oh man, this is bad. Definitely the power. And then I think the armaments, even though it's a skill, it will upgrade everything else. Oh, I should have thrown a damage before I took the heal, actually. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we're going to survive this one. I'm pretty sure we're not going to survive this one. No, we're definitely not. I mean, not with that much damage coming in. I mean, there's an attack there for some stuff. I mean, it'll heal us through this, at least. If I upgrade it first, it'll do that much more damage. That's a 20-point heal. That's going to keep us around for a teeny tiny bit longer. It's not much, though. A thunderclap here. The bite will kill him off. Give us a little bit of health. And then this will give us some block and a decent chunk of damage. We might survive. It is going to be close. Oh, not with that much damage coming in. Ouch. If we do 3 bites here, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 health. That'll put us at, what, 26? 1 shy. So we have to do some defenses. If we do 8, that'll put him at 29. Which means he'll do 21 points of damage, but we're going to be blocking 8 plus. That and a couple bites actually will be fine. Obviously, we don't like keep making them stronger. But I think we've got to do that. And then do that. We're 2 points, you know, clear. So unless we get something good this next turn, we're dead. Have a couple bites. We have lethal, right? And some healing from that even. Alright, well, we survived. And we actually got a couple things here. 10 attacks, gain some stuff. Every time you play 3 attacks, gain some block. Some gold. Steroid portion. But yeah. Ouch. I like to shrug it off. I mean, we're getting a lot of deck manipulation without actually having the energy for it. So yeah. How are we going to survive this? I have no idea how we're going to survive this simple fight. Well, I do still want to put block up, barricade up, and then we'll get some block from this. Or alternatively, we could just hold off on barricade and throw up 10 block and make sure we're not taking any damage here. That's probably the smarter choice. Upgrade everything. Do this. And then heal a little bit. Take some damage, or won't take any damage here, which is good. Or at least got the +3 strength from the skull. I didn't actually expect it to kick in quite this often. We can make him vulnerable. We could do this for some health, or we could do these for some health. Let's make him vulnerable. This is more damage, that's more health. I think we're going to do the more damage, because I think we need to burn through this guy as quickly as possible. And we did get a little bit of shield, which doesn't matter. Oh, no, that's right, because we didn't have the power to carry it over yet. Alright, well, Iron Waves came up at a really good time for us. So it'll give us the 10 block that we need. And we're not playing a non-attack cards, so that's good. Plus a little bit of healing. Alright, I mean, it's a thing. Ouch. But we have lethal. We'll start with you. Just, I don't know if it matters, but we'll start with you. Go here and get a little bit more. Well, we survived, and we actually are more than halfway healed. Plus, we still have Lizard Tail. Keep forgetting we have Lizard Tail. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. It is a power. We don't have any cards that lose HP right now. But it's a power that costs 0, which will just basically make another card 0. So I'm tempted to pick this up anyway. Because we might be able to bring in some tech for that. And if we don't, oh well, it's not going to hurt us to be in our deck. And it'll just be a 0 cost card that makes something else 0 cost. And then we combine that with Jax. Interesting. Yeah, no, why not? Combine that with Jax, why not? Oh, it is so tempting to go down this and just roll the dice. We do still have Lizard Tail. Man, if we can get past this one... Man, if we can get past these, get up to the... I mean, I think we could do it, but it's so close. You know what? Let's YOLO it. Why not? It's insanity. Oh, this guy's tough. Did get Jax early on. I'm going to shrug it off. Get a little bit of block up. I do want the armaments to get some upgrades here. There's a little bit of HP. And then heal it right back up again? Yeah, that's fine. So we're not taking any damage here, other than what we did to ourselves through the Jax. But we did gain some strength from that. So he's going to do 18 points of damage here. Ouch. Throw that, that's going to make something free. Or we could just block 3 things. I think we got to get this up as soon as possible. Alright, so we did make a defend free, which is good. So we'll throw this to get a little bit, and then we'll throw that to get 10. We're going to take 8 points of damage. Not ideal, but we do have some heals, so... Yeah, we're going to drop that, because that's going to make something free. Makes a bite free, fair enough. That's 10 HP right there. So we can heal back up. What, 14 HP right now. Could also block a big chunk of this while still doing some damage. If we do that, that's 10, basically 12 points of damage. I think this is still going to be the best thing right here. I think it's a big chunk of health. And then Iron Wave to get some block. And then we'll just use one of these, this bite, this free bite. Still going to take a pretty big chunk of damage, but... Oh, by doing 3 attacks, we got a little more than I was thinking. I keep forgetting about Ornamental Fan. So we're on the line, but at least we're going to get our strength back as well. So this is actually exactly where we want to be. It's 28, 28, 29, something like that. Oh, it's scary though. 24 points of damage here. Ouch. I think we shrug it off and double bite. Unless this gives us something we care. Okay, we don't. This one's going to hurt quite a bit. .6. So we're taking lethal damage right here if nothing changes. Oh, that Jax comes in right about now, huh? Alright, I think we need to do this at the very least. I mean, I would love to take the Jax, but that's going to put us even more lethal. I think we just got to block as much as we can. Hope we get a little bit stronger. We're going to take 1 point of damage here. It's tempting, but no. Not at the moment. I mean, we'd gain even more strength because of that, but it just... I don't think we can afford it. I was going to say, though, we're on a timer, and the timer just came up. Do still have Lizard Tail, so we're about to pop our Lizard Tail here, it looks like. Because the most block we can get is 18 points of block. Which, actually, no, that puts us clear. Guess we'll keep doing Iron Wave to at least get a little bit of damage going on him. And yeah, just for the sake of not popping our Lizard Tail yet. We'll try and make ourselves a little bit clear. I was gonna say he's gonna do something else here though. Well, we might as well Jax, because he's gonna kill us anyway. Problem is he's doing that much damage, so it means we're gonna heal up to 30. We're taking 36 here, so no. We've actually got to defend some, because otherwise he'll lethal us twice with one set. Like, we're not close to lethal, are we? No, we got 28, 30, 41 points of damage. Even if we get some more strength, that would only be, what, 12 more points of damage? 60. We're at 60 if I Jax. So close. So, no, we're going to take the defend. Defend as much as we can. Take this. And take that. Heal as much as we can. We're going to get really low. I guess I could have done the steroid. And that would have given me enough to... oh, no, I forgot I had the bite over here. He's very, very close. We are going to take lethal damage. We are going to pop Lizard Tail. We shouldn't die, though. The second time. And maybe we can kill him here in a second. But popping Lizard Tail before we get to the second boss fight, really, really bad. Alright, we got a lethal on him here, though. We'll try and get as much healing as possible. In the meantime. This is so bad. Oh, boy. Talicize, another power. Really, really good. Bloodletting plays well with something else we have, but I think we're just going to take that. I think we're dead. I mean, I don't think we can get past two fights here. Unless we just get a really good situation where we can just maximize the healing we're able to get and minimize the damage we're taking. Which does not look like it's going to happen right away. Yeah, he's just going to start throwing out these 21-point damages left and right. Pop this, makes something free. Okay, shrug it off, fair enough. Guess we'll pop it just to see what we get. We'll do metallicize to see if we can make that barricade free. Nope. I mean, if this doesn't make one of the defense free, then no, it's just not going to work for us. I think we got to pop the defend and the Iron Wave. I mean, I would love to do the Jax. Oh, we still have the bite. No, whatever. The Jax will heal back the bite, or the bite will heal back the Jax damage, and actually help us do more damage to him. That might be the only way we get through this. And actually, no, we got enough health reduction, or shield up to mitigate everything. He's not killing us this time, so that's a positive. So we'll go ahead and just thunderclap. I wish we had a bunch of heals right now. Alright, so we didn't get to maximize the healing that I would have liked, but oh well. Another armaments is tempting, just to make sure we always have one coming up. We also have a little bit of strength tech right now, so like sword boomerang or cleave could also be useful. I think we're going to be wanting to cast our heal things more often than not, though. So we're going to grab the armaments just to make sure that we have a chance to upgrade everything. This is going to be a tough, tough fight. In fact, we may be dead here on the first turn. In fact, I think we are dead on the first turn. It's like there's literally nothing we can do to not die. Unless we can... That's 30... 45 points of damage. We will have to Jax to do enough damage to kill one of these guys. We still may be dead. I'm not sure. I haven't done the math. So now we can do enough damage to kill this guy in the back. And still have enough to throw a block. Alright, so we're not We're not dead. I don't know how, but we're not dead. We're probably dead next turn. I have no idea how we're surviving this. Alright, so we're taking 19 points of damage here. Well, there's 20 right there. Alright, well, let's just pop this. And do we block, or do we just go ahead and take some damage to him? I think we got to take some damage to him. We got to get through these guys, to get these guys down to 1. Or else we're going to die too quickly. Man, I wish that heal had come up a guy sooner. Alright, so we're still technically alive here. Tile size will make something free. Okay, I made a bite free. I don't think we can risk barricade though, it's just too expensive right now. I think we can thunderclap and then kill this guy off maybe with the bite. I don't think it matters which bite we use. So use a bite there. Oh, I was sorry. I should have used the free bite and then still had shield left. But no, this is fine. We're going to get some shield from that. So probably could have done that better, but that's going to work. Oh, no, we got enough. We got from the 3 attacks as well as the metallicize. How are we surviving this? I have no idea. I think armaments is definitely a good idea here. Go ahead and put some damage down. And yeah, let's throw another defense. And somehow, I mean, the extra strength we got is really making the difference. So I'm glad we did the jacks. But wow, this is, I cannot believe we are surviving this. All right, we want to get as much health as possible, which I guess is just one of these. Pair. Getting the max HP at where we're at right now is pretty good, actually. We're almost back up to the HP we started with, and with the I guess vampire check, whatever it's called. I mean, there are going to be a lot of times where Clash could come up. Yeah, you know what? We have a lot of attacks. Why not? Oh, I hate this thing. This thing's a trap. This is a trap. We are not... We're going to spend our money when we feel like spending our money. If it gets us a little bit extra, yay us. It is a trap. Alright, I think we have to rest to be able to go after this next boss fight. Even though we're at very close to being able to get Red Skull. Again, if we get Red Skull, fine, it helps us. But I don't want to intentionally like go for Red Skull and like be in this very, very low health range. We've already survived one of these guys, so all intents and purposes, we should be able to survive this. We'll go ahead and grab armaments, get a little bit of an upgrade here. I guess Pommel Strike to get some draw, because we do actually have some energy. Go ahead and put barricade up. I guess we play the hand. And not take any damage. Well, that's pretty awesome. Carry over a little bit of block as well. Can't go wrong with that. Put armaments to get some free stuff, or upgraded stuff I should say. 18. If we pop this, we take no... I think this is fine. We'll save Reaper for a little bit longer. Could pop some more block while we've got it. But let's go ahead and power on the damage. We got enough block for now. I'm going to carry over a little bit. Right, 21 points of damage is a lot. Let's go ahead and get Metallicize up. Make something free. We'll do jacks. I think that's going to be useful for us. I'm definitely going to Iron Wave here. A little bit of block. Question is, do we just throw another block up? We're going to get 11. Yeah, we'll throw another block up. It's fine. We'll still be able to cast that, get a little bit of a heal. We're actually only going to take 5 points of damage here, which isn't too bad. 24. Oof. We're going to armaments, get a little bit of block from that. If we do this and we only draw an attack, then we actually can cast Clash, which we did. Pretty big attack. And then we're actually not taking any damage here. Oh, very good. Alright. Could be a good time for Reaper. Maybe block then Reaper. And we're going to take a big chunk of damage here. We can also mitigate a pretty decent amount. If we don't Reaper, we can only heal for 5. This will at least heal us for... Although this will do more damage. You know what? Damage is better. Smaller heal, but just more damage. Alright. Armaments. Let's help everything get a little bit upgraded. A little bit of damage here. And we'll take the heal. So we're still going to take some damage here, but not a lot. Still well above the halfway marker now. Do we Jax? Do we even need Jax? No. We got Twin Blades, we got... For Twin Strike, we got Bite. He's basically dead here. So in fact, we can just armaments to make sure that the Bite gives us as much heal as possible. And that will work. Alright. I mean, we're doing alright. Ooh, ice cream. That's... can be helpful. Add a random attack into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Gain some energy. With the fact that energy is carried over, I kind of like seeing red. Do we even need to heal? I don't know. I mean, we're only missing 4 health from the heal. Plus, it does start the next fight with some extra stuff. Like, if we upgraded stuff... I mean, with 2 of our... you know, upgrade things in... What am I trying to say? The, that makes that free. It says really nice. If we upgraded anything, that would be that one. You know, I think we're going to heal here. It's going to start off with more energy for the next fight. We don't sacrifice too much overheal there. And then if we can upgrade here to get that Seeing Red upgraded, which would be nice. Oh, Snicko. This guy... Oh, sorry, making a lot of noise as I move my chair. This guy... I actually don't like him. I know some people like this guy. I really don't, to be perfectly honest. I like predictability. He's too unpredictable. Alright, well, we need to do as much damage as we can, although we don't really have any card draw here. But with Ice Cream Cone, energy is carried over. So honestly, any time that we throw Seeing Red will help us. There's no bad time to throw Seeing Red. So I guess we Iron Wave, Bite, and maybe Seeing Red. Just be ready for next turn. Just kind of get that stuff carried over for next turn. Well, this is not ideal. We have a lot of zeros. We'll go and drop that for the upgrade. I mean, I'd like to get the powers up. Whatever, it'll be fine. And then we just play out the zeros, I think, at this point. We're not even going to play that 1. We're not going to need it. Carry over a little bit of energy, not a lot. And we're also going to carry over a lot of block. Which I could have cast that just to have the block carried over, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. Ugh, that Jax is way too expensive. Truth be told, a lot of these are just terrible. I mean, at least that's the right price, so I guess we'll go ahead and throw that out there. And this is technically the right price. It'll carry a little bit of stuff. The rest of them are just too expensive. for what they're worth. We got a vulnerable down on him, though. We got a decent amount of block still. Alright, this is a little bit better. Rupture at 2 is not great, but it's going to make the armaments free. Although we don't really need the armaments. Cast that armaments. We'll just cast all the zeros at this point. The only reason to cast this one would be, we're going to need that because if we want to play the Clash, which I kind of would like to. We'll just play out the hand now. I was gonna say that might be kill right there. Done. All right, maybe I do like Snecko. Maybe I don't know. Fire breathing actually could be pretty good. It's another power, and we have a lot of attacks that we can cycle through, especially with Ice Cream Cone now. So I think that one could do a lot of damage for us. We're going to start with that because that's going to make things free. We'll go ahead and make the free one there. We'll go ahead and draw the card. So we have enough block already for everything. Guess we'll cast this, make this guy a little bit vulnerable, and that'll help us out for the next turn. Try and get rid of him. Knock him out. Alright, we'll pop this. It's going to make something else free. Guess we'll pop that. Draw a couple cards. I guess we're going to get some defense up. Oh, we could have done that through the Iron Wave, but that was a 0 cost, so did not matter. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of that guy completely. Wish we had the carryover block, but that's alright. We did enough to do some damage here, though. That kind of hurts a little bit. If we get rid of the defend, we can play the Clash. Which the defend will then put us a daze in our deck, but it's still a pretty strong card, so I think it's still the right move. Play the bites over the Iron Waves. And the Clash. Oh, I had enough to do that as well. Oh, that's alright. We're carrying over the energy. So it's not a big deal. Yeah, okay. I guess we'll do this. Just make something free. Of course it gives us the Seeing Red free, which is interesting. This weakness is terrible. Wow. I'm just going to pop this and that. We might as well pop this while we have it. I don't think I'm going to do Reaper, though. Because that'll carry over to the next turn. Take a big chunk of damage here, unfortunately. I think we got to do this just to get through some of this. Some of the weaknesses he's put on us. Really nothing else to do there. I'm glad we're carrying over the energy, though. Ouch. All these dazes. Alright. Thankfully, the pocket watch came in really handy there. I mean, again, these skill cards, but I really need to get the upgrades on these damage attacks. So I know we're getting a lot of dazes, but getting those going is really helpful. Do I want to draw 2 cards or just play the bites and just live with the days getting disappeared? Actually, we might have lethal here. I'm sitting here talking to myself, and we have lethal. Never mind. Blood potion. Heavy blade. Oh, tempting. We do have some strength tech. A little bit. It's not a lot. We do have a little bit of strength tech. Clothesline could be useful. Actually, with Ice Cream Cone and stuff like that, we're going to have enough to be able to drop Clothesline down. It's already upgraded. I think we're Smith, and we're going to grab you. Where do we grab you? We'll do this one, just because when it comes up, we're going to cast it immediately because of the Ice Cream Cone, and making it free just nets us an extra energy. Alright, finally the boss. Man, this episode's gone on for a while, but we're at least finally at the boss. We will armaments to upgrade everything, fire breathing, and then bite and bite. Save the last little bit. Okay. Again, armaments to upgrade everything. Not a bad time to reaper, except we're just not low on health right now. So, I mean, it's a good AE, don't get me wrong, but otherwise not great. Actually, we have all attacks, so we can play Clash here. I mean, I could apply 3 weak to you. If I apply a weak to one of these guys, we can get through them quicker. Yeah, I mean, maybe we shouldn't have done the weak there, but we got the kill, so that was... It saved us a decent chunk of damage. Had we put the weak on the boss, it would have lasted longer, yes. We wouldn't have gotten the kill, we would have ended up taking more damage anyway, so I think that ultimately was still the right choice. I think vulnerable on everybody is a good move here. We'll go ahead and pummel strike you. Get some draw. Italicize is good here. Guess we'll shrug it off for the card draw. Seeing red whenever it comes up. That will be a kill. Guess this is the most efficient way to do that. And then we will pour some damage into you. Do I want to... Well, since it is damage, I'll go ahead and do that as well. I was thinking since we don't have the block carrying over right now, you know, a little bit of wasted block, but that's alright. Alright, do the rupture first, see what it makes free, do the barricade next, and then we play out the hand because now we do have the block tech. So fire potion, we have blood potion, we have energy potion. Anytime we play the energy potion, you know, can work out. It's about to drop a shield up. We are going to do the jacks. Bash to make them vulnerable. And there's really no good time to pop all these up. I'm just going to go ahead and pop these all up now, just to kind of keep building up the block. I mean, these are... He's got us pretty weak here, but that's fine. We do have all attacks, so we can play the Clash here. Let's play the Iron Waves. It's not a lot of block. So it really comes down to the Reaper or the Bite. I'm going to hold off on the Reaper. We'll do the Bite, and we'll do the Clash. Carry over into energy, it's going to be fine. And we are blocking everything at this point, which is impressive. With some carryover. He's about to block again. So say it'd be a good time for jacks. Did not get it. Cannot play out the hand. Let's go and play Palm Strike to get card. Does card draw really help us though? Not really. We'll just do this. Maximize damage on him before he gets his shield up. This is a very interesting deck, but it's working. We're getting block naturally through things. We're being able to carry over block, carry over energy. It's very interesting. It's going to make you vulnerable. Don't know that the card draw really helps us right in a second. I mean, the armaments could be useful, but then we wouldn't be able to play both bites. I'm going to go ahead and play both bites instead. And we'll just do the flat block. Could have carried over the energy, but building up the block is, I don't think it's ever a wrong choice here. Okay, so really nothing to upgrade, so the block is less critical here from that. Could do the clothesline again here, and we might as well do the weaker guy. And we will be able to kill him. I almost could kill him with all of that, but we need both of these to kill him. Oh, I miscounted my energy. That's alright. We'll kill him next turn. Oh, we could kill him with that. Worked out. I meant to do that. That was on purpose. Boy. Somehow this deck is working out. He's about to hit us with a big O smash. Might be a good time to do Reaper if we can get rid of his block up here. We'll do armaments, I guess. Had a couple things left to upgrade. I don't think we're going to do Reaper this time after all. Let's actually focus on this guy. We don't really need the heal, so we're going to do the Pommel Strike. Slightly more damage. We're still blocking everything that they're doing to us. This guy should be dead this next turn. And then the boss should fall shortly after that. He's up to 9 strength though, which hurts real bad. We're definitely jaxing here. And we'll go ahead and thunderclap everything. It's not going to be enough to kill that guy, but at least it gets us a vulnerable on everything. We'll just Iron Wave you or something. Does it really matter? Yeah, we'll do Iron Wave on you. And we'll do Bite Plus on you. So we're going to take some damage here, but honestly, it's not much. Alright, so this guy should be dead. We could Reaper, but honestly, we're not going to need the heal because we're going to heal after this is over anyway. So we'll Twin Strike. Just pour as much damage as we can. In fact, we actually have pop armaments. We can pop Clash, which should guarantee the kill here. Somehow we survived that gauntlet of bosses and got to this guy, and this guy was just a joke for us. Tempted to get rid of the blood potion. It's really good, don't get me wrong. You know, we'll skip skill potion. That's gonna be fine. There's another Reaper. Berserk. No, I think we're gonna take the power card. It's crazy to grab, get a couple vulnerable, but carrying over all that more energy. We need to get card draw because we're gonna have a whole bunch of energy right now. We're gonna skip the potion. See what relic we get. At least drop an additional relic when defeated. We've only got one more trip up going, so I think Sozu would be amazing. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP when you enter a rest site, which will give us 15 health every time we enter a rest site. But I'm not feeling the pressure to upgrade cards necessarily, so I'm okay with healing at the rest sites. I actually think Sozu, no longer gaining potions, I'm okay with that. We're going to have energy like crazy right now. We just need to get more card draw at this point. Act 3. I think we have a really crazy, interestingly, possibly good deck here. Well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there, and when we come back, we will see if we can finally finish this Ironclad trip with this crazy, crazy deck. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.